Buddy, we are finally going to get underway to this new footage. Really surprising. Literally just woke up today, and then I was literally woken up by news of this new footage of King K Rool coming out, which I was really shocked to see. I didn't think we would get anything until the next direct, but I'm really happy to see this here. So this does at least confirm that if there is a future demo, these new characters should be playable. So that includes King K Rool. We haven't seen Simon Belmont yet, so maybe he's not in that demo just yet, but Chrom, Dark Samus as well. So I'll go ahead and we'll look at that video after this one, but another one that most people were interested in was specifically the King K Rool one. So I have gone over this trailer 2 times so far, once through regularly, and then I did slow it down to see what we could see. So I'm going to mirror that. So first of all, we're just going to go through the trailer just raw, so you can kind of get an idea of what this character looks like in action in a 1v1 setting. Of course, there are some things that aren't exactly like great in this. Like, first of all, these don't seem like the best players in the world for kind of obvious reasons. This is from this was also posted to Nintendo of Japan, but I think this is specifically, this one's from Nintendo of Italy, of all things. I did see somebody post a Nintendo of Japan one, but I don't know if it's any different. No, it's not. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. So no real point in comparing it to that at the moment. But either way, let's go ahead and take a look at this footage. Yeah, so a couple things to note here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like King K Rool is going to get his own stage. That's one of the things that we could pick up from the actual trailer itself. They didn't show like a galleon playing stage. I mean, we technically already have a pirate ship stage with the Wind Waker one, and then we do have right now 3 confirmed DK stages, I believe. We have Congo Jungle 64, we have this stage, and then we also have Jungle Japes as well. I don't think, surprisingly, I don't think I forgot the one, but the one DK stage that was introduced in Smash 4, you get to go between both sides. I believe that stage has not been confirmed to come back yet. And then, of course, Rumble Falls hasn't returned. And I don't think we're going to see that one ever. But either way, let's get right into it. So the first things that you're going to notice is King K Rool is a really large character. And he has a ridiculously fast falling speed, too. Like what you saw right there. I just realized I'll do the slow analysis later. But yeah, that what you saw before there was actually a Tomahawk fastfall. That claw slash you saw right there, that's actually his back air. So his aerials are actually the reverse of what Bowser has. Dude, this character is massive. So this is really cool. So when you do the relaunch, you can actually combo into it, or just the regular cannonball too. Ideally, you're going to want to do that relaunch of the cannonball in order to get the combo though, just because it sends it at a much better angle, where the other one just sends you like horizontally. Also, I think that up throw is probably going to be a combo throw and a kill throw. Oh yeah, so keep note of that. I didn't realize it, but the remote missile that Snake has actually does kill fairly early. Like, that killed King K Rool at 133. And, you know, Snake had no rage as well. So actually kind of significant there. The other thing, too, is King K Rool's grab range does seem like it'll be extremely large. We'll definitely go back and slow it down so you guys can see it. And then also his aerials are interesting. Like, his up air and down air have a very similar animation. It's just that his down air emphasizes his feet, and then his up air emphasizes his head. And of course we get the glorious final smash. And I think this is one of those insta-kills. So it looks like once you get them to 100%, it'll just automatically kill them. So that was with Smash Ball on. So we don't know if the meter version is going to be different. But at least from that, that's what we can infer from that is his is one of those final smashes like Bayonetta's where 100% instantly dead. But that was a Smash Ball variation. We'll have to see what it's like with the meter. So, but for now, we'll do the slowing down version of it because there is a lot of really cool things to pick up from this video that we didn't get to see in his trailer. If you remember looking at if you guys saw my last analysis of where we looked through his trailer, the biggest thing that we noticed is that they basically didn't show off any of his areas at all. They mostly, or any of his normals. So they basically only showed off his specials, which doesn't really give you a good idea how a character's going to play, especially since all of his specials are such like high committal moves. So now, if we break down the footage here, of course, he has that amazing dash animation. That dash is just going to be the goofiest thing in the world. It looks like he's about to get his fair out, but no, Snake just dash attacks him here. So yeah, let's slow it down, and we'll cut off the music because this game sounds really really weird. Yeah, see, that entire thing was just a fast fall. The other thing that's interesting too is from what I remember before, is that Snake's up smash, it used to explode on you when it launched up. Oh wait, oh, he threw a grenade. Okay, so okay, yeah, no, all right. So got the grab. Yo, that back throw is disgusting. He's literally just dragging Snake by his face on the ground. Look how savage as fuck. Holy shit. Basically does like a little Ridley right there. So yeah, it looks like that back throw is just going to mostly be for positional value there. I don't think... we'll see if it ends up killing. That'd be really cool if he does get some throws that kill. I don't think that up throw combos, but we'll definitely slow it down and just double check that one for sure. So this is a very interesting mechanic. So as you saw in the trailers, you can pick up his crown. But the thing is, if K Rool's not there when the crown comes back, it stays on the ground like an item, which you'll see here. So he tosses it out. The thing with the crown is, so right there, so right when we actually did notice this in our actual footage of the trailer itself, is that once the crown gets to max distance, that's when K Rool can start moving. So it's a very, very high commitment move, but it seems like it's actually going to have some setup value to it, specifically at the ledge. Especially since it hovers here, so like I think if K Rool stays back here, you toss it, you can basically cover jump, probably will cover standard get up too, and then you could probably start setting up your cannonball as well. So now it's coming back. Yeah, see, look at that. So by him throwing the crown there, if Snake did standard get up attack, I think the only thing that would have avoided it was jump. Then this crown will just basically cover this crown was able to cover two options right there. It doesn't have high knockback from what I can tell. I don't think he hits Snake at all at a higher percentage, but at low percentages, if you could probably get some type of good hit confirms off of it. It doesn't seem like it has that much hit stun though. So yeah, this is one of the things I was talking about. So I believe this is his up air. Let's check this real quick. Yeah, so you can see his head look... I don't know if his head grew in size. It kind of looks like it did. And it showed just like a little splash above it. So he just kind of shoots his head up. I don't know if any part of this is going to be a hitbox. We don't see Snake get hit by this move at all, unfortunately. But his dare has basically the same exact animation, except his legs are a lot larger. So we'll kind of see how the hitboxes play with each other on that. Let's see. So that's definitely something I'm going to be looking forward to. So let's see. So he does get hit by the crown. And yeah, you see, that's actually a good amount of hit stun. Like, off of that, if you're close to him, like, if the crown starts coming back, you can probably confirm that into a grab or, like, maybe, like, a simple, probably, like, a Nair 2 if you're close enough. Fair's going to definitely be way too long. No way you're going to get a fair. The other thing, too, that's actually important to note about at least the crown hit. So when you look at this here. Yeah, okay. So the crown actually dragged him in. So think of it, I forget if Link's Boomerang does this. I don't think it does, but if the crown goes away, I'm guessing it's going to send Snake away, but when the crown's coming back, it actually pulls him towards you. So definitely be easier to confirm grabs off of that. So that's a good thing to know. And then, okay, this is the landing lag of his up air. As you can see, not that much. Basically, the other thing you'll notice too is that I'm guessing all of his arrows are going to be really, really powerful, but they don't have that much end lag on them. So keep it consistent with Smash Ultimate. So we see him use this move again later, but his jab should be very good. His jab looks very, very similar to this one character from Icons of all things. Character's name is Zana, so it's another big green heavy machine. But the great thing about it is, like, you get a lot of space off of that, and with Zana, her jab's basically completely safe on shield. And considering that you can jab cancel it, like he has a second one where he does a swipe, you should be able to pressure shields very good with that move. So I don't know if we'll be able to get any setups off of that in particular, but it could be scary. So yeah, if you saw at the end of that, the crown did land on the ground, so you are able to pick it up. And what I'm thinking is you'll probably be able to set up a lot of really, really cool gunplay here. So we'll see it in a bit, I think. Yeah, so that's his back air. So as you see, his aerials are literally the reverse of Bowser. His forward air is the drop kick, and then his back air is actually the same exact swipe that Bowser has. And honestly, like, the frame data of that seems very similar to what Bowser had in Smash 4 as well. See? And the angle's mostly the same. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm very, very curious if his I think his forward air is going to be stronger than his back air in this case, but he could still have a very strong back air, too. Damn, he got hit by the grenade, so we can't actually see the power. But yeah, so if you look here, the crown is on the ground here. So what I'm thinking you can do is you can shoot out the cannonball, you can inhale the crown, and then you can shoot the crown too. So that way you'll have one projectile going this way, and you'll have another projectile going that way. We don't get to see Snake get hit by the neutral beat, the raw cannonball, like without it being sucked up. So we don't know if that projectile is going to be strong at all, but it seems like the relaunched ones are very strong. Whether they have a consistent power or depending on what item he or person he picks up, affecting the power, we don't know just yet. No, we don't get enough footage here to really determine that. Though honestly, him sucking up a grenade and shooting it back out sounds like it'd be hilarious to see. Okay, yeah. Alright, so there's no armor on the gun. So that's something we confirm right there. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit distracted. Okay, there's a lot of really, really good animations on K Rool. That tumble animation's pretty great, but also when he gets hit, like his eye even grows even larger than it is too, kind of like what DK has. He's a really, really goofy character. And he had a grenade there, but K Rool doesn't pick up on that. And we got the splash. Recovers pretty quickly. Yeah, so this is another thing important to know is the crown will disappear after a certain amount of time, and then it'll teleport back to K Rool. So that's when he gets it right there. Oh yeah, Claptrapper confirmed to return as a stage hazard. So yeah, so this is neat. So yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. So you get the cannonball there. Well, let's say you have the crown set up there. Then that way you'd inhale the crown, and then you'd be able to relaunch it. So yeah, he inhales the cannonball, pick up the grenade. And the thing is, you don't, from what I can tell, I don't think you get to aim this at all. I think it's a set angle what he shoots it. Probably depending on what item you pick up will determine how the projectile works as far as an angle goes. But yeah, it just, as a K Rool player, just expect it to be this. But the angle that you do get off of it is very good. It literally goes in a straight line if it's the cannonball. It's not going to change at all. And yeah, see, kick to cannonball, and look, that killed him at 86. 86%. That is nutty. I wonder, hold up. It's like, I was hoping we could see the map before it goes so we can see exactly where he died on stage. But I'm assuming it's like right next to that area before it goes into the extended area. But no, I mean, that regardless, that's a very powerful setup that he has there. That's the thing, like, that means if that projectile's there, you have to respect the space of it entirely, because you don't want to accidentally drift into it, too. So that's all very important. Okay, yeah, so I don't think he really punished, like, extended end lag off of that roll. I think it's just kind of bad in general. Oh, yeah, so they're showing off the air dodge to ledge, so that's definitely going to be a really good option. We actually don't see him use his jetpack at all, so we don't know. Oh, wait, we can actually check his double jump height. Let's see. So, alright, so it starts there. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of height action on a double jump, especially for a heavy. Might be, actually no, it might be similar to what Bowser DK had. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the amount of end lag that he has on that nair. So that nair is actually a really good move. You'll see him use it quite a bit here. You'll also see him land it too, so, yeah, going for the back air again. Fast fell it a little bit too early. Okay. Yes, look at that grab. So one of the insane things about King K Rool, but unfortunately we don't get to see him use his grabs too often. We see him use a grand total of 2 grabs, which is that back throw and that up throw. But look how good his grab range is. So basically he gets his, if you look at his grab animation, it's basically the same as Bowser's. And it seems like he has about the same distance as Bowser too. Bowser's grab wasn't disjointed at all. It's just that because his arm was so long and it clipped any part of your hurt box, he'd be able to grab you. So that's why his range looks so ridiculous. But the way you countered is you had to just throw out a hitbox where his hurt box was, and then it would just beat out the grab every single time. But like right here, yeah, see? Oh, let's see if we can slow it down a little. Yeah, we got one more unit we can slow it down by. Oh, beautiful. Your boy's all the way there. He's just gonna... That just looks so funny. Yeah, it's good on him that he just used the immediate up throw. So from this up throw, just because of the knockback is so low at this low percent, like he's literally at 0. I think this is probably going to be one of his kill throws, but we'll see how it progresses over there. Okay, yeah, so he wasn't in... That was interesting. He was blinking yellow. I haven't seen that before. So definitely no combo off of that. Looks like K Rool isn't too much end lag there. Let's double check, though. Yeah, that's a good amount of end lag, so... Well, actually... Not that is. Maybe he can combo that into like an F... Well, we don't know what his F tilde is still. Well, how much are... Yeah, okay, so basically the frame advantage is neutral, but you just have better positioning. So if he commits to... So if your opponent commits to a move like an up air or something like that, you can probably shield and grab it. If they jump away, he may be able to chase you with like an up air or something. Yeah, so that nair, it basically sends you at like an almost melee chic angle. That it's a really good angle. And that the other thing to note is that that is also the strong hit of nair that he hits with. So, yeah, just look at that. It's extremely horizontal. So, yeah, you're going to be able to set up tech chases for days. So, what he could have done there is then done another nair, which would probably have been, if he did like a... If he could have done like a full hop nair and then probably comboed it into like a back air or something like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's possible. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's my favorite. That's like one of my favorite animations. Yeah. His eye grows so big right here. Yeah, just look at that face. Look at that face. That's beautiful. Yeah, so the other thing that I mentioned before is that the remote missile does kill fairly early. Oh, did he use a directional or was that smash 4 air dodge? I think... Hold up, wait. That looks like an up one. Yeah, God, that's hard to tell actually, because he went like the other directional air dodge he did. He went a lot farther than that one, so I'm actually not sure. Yeah, there we go. We got that nair. So okay, so that's interesting. So if you saw there, it made Snake just slide with the weak hit. So I'm assuming you can probably make people pratfall with that. Of course, footstools and jab lock setups don't really exist anymore because you can just tech roll whatever direction you want. But that's still something good to know. You could probably set up something nasty in doubles with that. Yeah, he does a parry, but does literally nothing with it. Yeah, see, look how far away K Rool is and how he's still able to pressure shield. So, yeah. See, look at this distance that he's able to command. And, like, this boy's all the way over there. That's pretty deadly. Not deadly, but, like, good. And then, yeah, it looks like his jab 2 has more reach. As long as the claw / animation has a hitbox. So it's like his jab 1 goes here, but his claw like reaches there. So that's good that his second hit has a little bit more range. So that means you got to respect him a little bit more. The other thing too that's important to know is that he does not automatically reset with the crown. So it just teleports on his head if he happens to be where the crown is. So it's not like you could do like a cancel. Like if you remember like in Melee, you can do the tether grab, you throw the boomerang, and then Link grabs the boomerang, it cancels the tether animation. So he doesn't have anything like that, so don't expect to use the crown to bail you out of situations. It just automatically teleports on your body, and your action that you're doing is still going to be there. So no cancels to be seen so far. Yes, he did see up air there. Again. Wait. He was in... Wait a moment. Ooh, that could be a very bad move. He misses it. That boy was still in that animate. From here to here, he was stuck in that up air animation. So you got to be very, very careful with that move. My guess is if it's gonna have that much head lag, it's got to be a kill move. There's no way that it's not. No way that's not a kill move. Also, it could be a lot quicker if we just do regular. Alright, so there's definitely a good amount of end lag that you can punish. You can whiff punish it. Oh my god, his eye! Look at that! Look at this shit. Oh my god, I love his animation so much. Okay, so we get the roll. You know, that roll's pretty fast actually. Like he wasn't stuck in too much lag once he got up on there. Okay. Yeah, I just got Snake doing snake things. Yeah, fortunately we don't get to see how much distance he actually got off that roll. So that would have been helpful to see. They also have Bloodhound. Good to see you. Alright. Okay, no, he just avoided the hitboxes altogether. Actually, let's see how quick that thing comes out. I haven't really been trying to find that out. No, he just got hit by the grenade, so... God, that hitbox has got to be gigantic. But yeah, as you see, not too much end lag at the end there. Was there a grenade that was there? Hold up. So... Okay, there was a proximity mine. There was a grenade. He grabbed the grenade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, there was just 3 explosions that went off there. They almost got the same exact percentage too. It's literally by decibels. It's different. Yeah, so as I was talking about before, the cannonball does, like, the initial one has that horizontal one. You cannot suck it up immediately. That's one thing I'm very concerned about, is that if you throw out the cannonball, it immediately goes to the command grab. Because if that's the case, then that move is going to be very limited with what you can do with it. Because, like, if you just throw out the cannonball and then you have the setup there, then that's great. The other thing I think is, yeah. Or no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have it. I was thinking for a second, I think he still had the pirate hat as long as the cannonball was out, but that's not going to be it. So this gameplay is from a video that literally just dropped today. It's on the Japanese Nintendo channel, and it's also on the Italian Nintendo website. So, interesting it's on those two. I think it first popped up in Nintendo Italy, though. Oof. My bad. You can find it on the Smash Reddit. If you go on there, you'll find it. Okay, got another crown toss there. So he's at 64%. Let's see if he gets hit by it. Ooh! Okay, so that crown's actually going to be a really good projectile. So if you're not paying attention to the crown, like let's say K Rool's just kind of dash dancing here while the crown's coming back and you're recovering. Okay, so this is what you want to do with crown. You want to get your opponent in the air. You want to toss the crown out. So then that way your opponent has to decide on who to focus on. Because if you have K Rool here and the crown's there, the crown coming back towards you means you get a free combo as K Rool. So crown comes back, you hit them. You can probably combo that into a fair, back air, up air, down air, whatever the hell you want. So it's just that reverse hit's going to be extremely good for setup. So crown will be a huge part of K Rool's advantage state. Neutral wise, I think in the neutral this move is going to be garbage, just because somebody's just going to be able to pick it up and use it against you. But like once you get a hit or an advantage, then crown's going to be great. Wait, hold up. I just realized. So, where did he throw the crown initially? Yeah, he fucked up here. Gets hit. Like you deserve it. Honestly, I wonder if he's going to be the hardest character to kill in this game vertically. There's definitely a good chance. So... Okay, so he's on the ground when he first throws it. And the interesting thing is, this case, the crown completely misses. And it doesn't land... It does go... So it does start going down. So if it goes off stage, I'm just guessing he's going to automatically get it back once... No, he still doesn't have his crown back. Oh! Did you see that? Okay, so that's interesting. So if your crown misses the stage, it teleports back at the top and spawns like an item. So the crown spawns like an item and then you have to pick it up again. But the amount of time it takes, like it's basically going to disappear and reappear on your head. So if you're an opponent, you can just be a dick and just pick it up real quick. And the other thing too is if you do pick up the crown, it works just like a regular item. Like if I go back to the very beginning, you'll kind of see what I mean. Yeah, see, so he's going to pick up the crown, and he's just going to chuck it up, and it's going to fall up and down. So it doesn't have, like, that flying state that the other one has. But who knows, maybe if he throws it sideways, it would. Oops, a little bit too far. Yeah, so then this is where the crown spawns back. Yeah, so that's K Rool's down animation. So, as you can see, his down air and up air have very similar looking animations. Wait, does he do a flip? I think I saw that correctly. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So that's a huge difference between the up air and down air. So although the actual, like, look of the final look of the move is very similar, the animations are actually completely different. So if he's doing a down air, you'll see a flip. That's the only time he flips. Because like his jump animation, he just does the spin. But his down air, he does a flip and then stomps. And his up air, he just kind of goes for it like immediately. So that's probably going to be a very strong spike. And then, yeah, he just does an air to get it. Let me see if we see him throw out one more move. So, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. We didn't get any footage of... Oh, okay. So, you saw him throw out that fair... He literally throws the fair out in the blast zone, and he still lands with an ending lag. So the fast frames on that are going to be garbage, but I imagine power is going to be the whole reason that's made up for it. And then, yeah, for those of you who don't know, K Rool has a two-parter, so it seems like that first stomp is something, but the main thing that you're going to probably be hitting people with is him flying forward. The only thing is, with the flying forward part, I don't know exactly... I don't know what happened. I don't know what happens if you miss. It could be one of those final smashes where if you miss, you just die. Wait, hold up. And then the other cool thing to point out about King K Rool is he kind of keeps in the tradition of most bosses where they have a different victory theme. Oh, okay, that wasn't an insta kill, so it was just a knock. It was just a launching one. All right. Also, this end post that he has at the end, I love it. And then, yeah. Yeah, so then they got a Galley Plank theme for his victory theme, which is, I think, really, really neat. So, I think that's mostly it with K Rool. If you guys notice anything else, please let me know. So next up, I am going to be looking at Dark Samus and Chrom, because we did get footage of that as well. So, let me check. So the thing that sucks more about this footage compared to the other one is the other one was just a 1v1, so it's very easy to see the action. This is time mode 2v2, so it's extremely hard to see what these characters are doing, but since we are blessed with the benefit of being able to rewind, play back as much as we want, slowing down to 2, we'll be able to see as much as we possibly can. So we do get Chrom and we do get Dark Samus in here, which is definitely nice. Oh, wait, I want to see. Let's see what Chrom's entrance animation is. Wait, did his sword disappear? That's I was the only one that saw that. No. Yeah, he literally does not have a sword right there. Well, let's look at that super slow motion. He doesn't have a sword. What the fuck? Oh, it literally blinked out of existence. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's how you know this game isn't finished yet. That we saw his sword disappear. All right. So we'll go at half speed and we'll keep it on mute so you don't have to listen to that god awful audio. That's important. That grab was a lot shorter than what Samus's is, from what I remember at least. So okay, so for those of you who don't know or who didn't pick up on it, so Chrom is not an Echo Fighter of Ike, he's an Echo Fighter of Roy. So right there you saw Roy's fair come out. Not able to confirm that into a grab. Honestly, Ridley just charging up that neutral beam doubles would be a really annoying thing to deal with because you get like 6 projectiles that just come out and bounce across the stage, so he gets to control the ground for free if you let him set that up. At least on an FD stage. So he does kind of have an explosion at the end of his neutral B. And just like Roy's, it doesn't have that much end lag at all. So it looks like there's also a hitbox on that side B as well. So this is something that we never really got to see. But yeah, so command grabs, and then by him command grabbing, it triggered the counter. So that could be an interesting move for doubles. And then also the fact that Chrom is using Roy's Dancing Blade, we can kind of see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, so it's nothing too crazy. Oh, let's also check to see if Lucina's up B changed at all, because there's a good chance they might have changed it to what Chrom has, just because that's kind. They even show her doing the spinning Aether in her initial reveal trailer for Smash 4. So okay, let's check out Chrom for a bit. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, so he still has Roy's back air. Yeah, he's got Roy's jab as well. Oh, the fact that he has Roy's jab, and the important thing to note about it is he is basically the Lucina of Roy, so instead of having the hilt mechanic and like a weak tipper, it's just a consistent blade. So you get a consistent setup off that jab. Like let's see what percent. So Dark Samus was at 39%. Hits her with jab, and then he's able to get it. That was a combo. You could definitely combo that into a nair. So jab nair trains at like 39%. Ooh, that's gonna be potent. And also the fact that his jab should be a little bit weaker than like the sweet spot of Roy's means your combo should be lasting a lot longer too. So that's gonna be a huge buff compared to Roy. But we'll see how Roy combos in the next game. So he has the same F smash as Roy as well. That's something we can very clearly see here. I'm honestly terrified to see how strong that move is going to be. Okay, yeah, so then the strong hit of dash attack looks like that looks like it should be able to kill at like maybe 160. We'll see. Wait, what charge was that? What was that? Okay, so he didn't have a full charge shot, because I was gonna say that was really weak. Is that dash attack? Let's see. Yeah, that was dash attack. Yeah, dash attack. Wow, she was at 112. That's really strong. F tilt, definitely you'll be able to kill with that. Nair does not look like it's a kill move anymore. So if you remember with maybe what it does with Samus, but Samus, her Nair is an extremely strong move, where here, Nair is really weak with Dark Samus. So that makes me very, very hopeful for these Echo fighters now. Because like if you remember, like one thing that we were especially concerned about was a character like Dark Pit, where fundamentally all of his moves were basically the same. It's just that there were 2 moves that were different, which was his arrows, and then the knockback on his side B was just like, it was horizontal and it was stronger too. So the fact that they gave Samus a completely different property for her Nair makes me very hopeful that these Echo fighters are going to be more like melee clones than like the clones that they had in Smash 4, which I really want. I really, really want that. So that F smash kind of obliterated him at, is that 111? Yeah, 111. Okay, so so Lucina still does have Dolphin Slash. So that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that she was going to get the 8th there. Oh, let's look at that down air real quick, because that move used to have like abysmal end lag, but they fixed it on Marth. Yeah, Lucina definitely has like no end lag on that now. So that was F smash, I want to say. Let's see. Yeah, that's F smash. So at 71%, it's not going to be killing, at least with no rage. Okay, whatever they did there didn't kill. Dancing Blade doesn't. Okay, Dancing Blade is actually really strong, because like it sent. Like, well, actually, we can see how far it sends at Dark Samus too. So Dark Samus. Yeah, she's... Wait, why is she red? Because she's blue. That makes no sense. So Dancing Blade was able to send her here at 80... Like, at 80%. When did she get it? At 75%. Yeah, at 75%, she was not that far. So my guess is at 100, around 100%, you probably can kill a Dancing Blade. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. So that's definitely going to be a thing to look for. Now, screw attack. No, that was just, she got just a double charge on it. Wait, did Chrom just go through her up smash animation? I think it missed. Oh, so... Okay, yeah, so the animation... So I'm guessing that each hitbox only lasts 1 frame, because it looks like he goes through the frame, but she definitely whiffed those, at least. Back air 91. Not dead, but still a strong move. Okay, so let's see how this missile works, because I think... Let's see if it... I have to see if it did the startup. Okay, so... If it's the strong missile... Oh, that down air. Oh, wait, did I not go? I definitely did not go far back enough. Alright. Oh, no. Right here. I need to see him hit with up air. I need to see how Chrom's up air works. So I think that's the weak missile. Yeah, that's the weak missile. So Dark Samus's missiles are non-tracking if you do the weak variation of it. That's important to know. I know Chrom does get hit by this. Okay, so Dark Samus is probably going to do nothing. Oh yeah, the important things to note with Dark Samus is she never goes into Morph Ball outside of her up B and down B. So when she does her jump, she does like these weird floating things like that. Like, what the fuck is that pose? No, seriously, like what the fuck? Okay, so she doesn't up air there. Like, look, she's just like spider, like oh. That's gonna definitely become a meme at some point. Oh damn, that was good team synergy right there. So I forget. Let's see. Is this one of the ones that's just an insta kill? Okay, so that one's an insta kill one, but she was also like 200%. So up tilt, up tilt. Okay, actually, there's a very good argument I just realized that you should have for against using Final Smash meter. So one thing that we did notice is that one thing everybody was complaining about was that, oh, we saw Final Smash meter used in free-for-alls and it killed at 20%. Because I know the kill power is different between 1v1s and free-for-alls, or at least if you have 4 players in it. Actually, I think your percentage is supposed to go higher in 1v1. Yeah, your percentage is supposed to go higher in 1v1. So if you have things that are killing at 20% already like that, and combined with the fact that if it's going to be killing that percent with 4 players on screen, that means in teams, those type of Final Smashes will be like the key to finishing off opponents. Like, you'll just have like a really, really good limit. Of course, you have to build it up at first, but that's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay. Oh man, I want to see you use up air, Chrom. So that back air deleted her at... We actually also didn't see how much damage that back air does. So she's at 37%. Back air. So back air does 10% from Chrom. That's honestly not as strong as I thought it'd be. Like, let me check Roy for a second. Roy. So Roy's back air does... Smash 4. Back air does... That doesn't tell me damage. Does 12%, but then the weak hit does 9. So, not the greatest, but that's still a decent amount of kill power. Okay, so Ridley's at... When does he get hit by up? I think he gets hit by up air. So Ridley's at 105. Yeah, it looked like he was doing up air. Yeah, he started up air. Okay, so up air on Chrom's gonna actually be a kill move. That's important to know. Because like with Roy, it's a forever combo tool. It has no utility for killing at all. Wait, was that F tilt? Yeah, that was F tilt. Unfortunately, I don't know if he hits with it. We'll see. Ooh! Ooh! Did you guys see that? So look at Dark Samus over here. It does charge shot to 4 tilt. It looks... Now, okay, I think Chrom was actually able to act before, but I was looking at the sailors. That almost looks like a combo. It's so close to being one. So her Zaire also kind of looks a lot smaller. Because, like, Samus' Zaire has a pretty large... I don't know if the hitbox itself is large, but at least the animation is large at the end. That's another important distinction. And also, what's up with dark characters not being able to control the projectiles that much? I find that to be a very weird trend. Oh, God, dude. That dancing blade's kind of disgusting. That dancing blade's actually disgusting with how strong it is. Okay, yeah, so the tracking on those side Bs is extremely weak. So this is the down throw that we know she can combo into, and then we have this craziness happen at the same time. That's actually something we haven't seen yet, is if you can kill with Chrom's Fair. Okay, he completely whiffed Aether there, but I do want to see him actually hit somebody with it, because I have no idea what the power is on it. So for those of you who didn't see my analysis before, there's a huge misconception with Chrom's Aether. So everybody assumes that his Aether is the same exact thing as Ike, but you'd be wrong. So Ike, what he does is he first tosses the sword, he crouches for a while, and when he has that crouch animation, he has armor. Chrom completely ignores that step, and he just throws his sword up immediately. So we'll just slow this down to like 0.2. So look at Chrom. So yeah, that was a counter. See, look, he just leaps. There's no startup. There's like virtually no startup animation at all. So we get a counter, and then look, with like zero hesitation at all. It doesn't look like there's actually a hitbox when he's going up though. So that's something we'll have to see. But see, it is an immediate jump to spin. So that's going to be much harder to react to than Ike's. It's just you have to flat out call it out when he's going to do it. Also, we'll see if like there's like any vertical hitbox there too. I'm not sure. Probably not. But, you know, there's always a chance. Alright, so we got the fairs. Let's see how much that did in free for also. He was at... Yeah, honestly, for doubles, that move is going to be amazing. So he's at 22. Is he? Wait. No, he's at 32. Oh, so 32 to that. So yeah, immediate 52. Oh, so beautiful. I can't wait to land that move in singles. At least find a way to set it up. It's going to be the tits. Oh, wait, did he do down air? Because if he did down air, then that means it confirms that... So one time I did Ridley's down air, and I could have sworn it had armor. Like, it armored through something, but... No, wait, I didn't go far back enough. Okay, so right around here. Let's see. Oh, it's beautiful. Actually, I think... Okay, so one of the things that really sucked about Ridley's down B was that the tail hit of it is actually really weak. You need to get the spike at the end. But I think here... Oh no, that's because Dark Samus is fair connected. That's the reason why Lucina got sent so far. Yeah, look how good that Nair is. That Nair is going to be amazing for combos. Like, he hit Ridley with Nair there. So if you get like a good... If you hit him at like the right place, you're going to be able to combo that for days. Like, Chrom is going to be an amazing character. Okay, so there is no armor on that down beat, on that down air. It's important that I finally get to see that. Because I could have sworn one time I played him, his down air actually had armor on it. See, look how annoying that move is going to be annoying in doubles. Ooh, that was sexy. So yeah, back air is still really good from Dark Samus too. But let's see what's hot. Let's see what percentage Chrom died at. Chrom died at 134. Okay, yeah, so basically the easy kill percents for Samus too. So yeah, unfortunately this is the hazard variation of this, so we don't get to see what this stage is like with no hazards. which is definitely something I'm interested in, because the layout itself is pretty good for a tournament stage. It's just that, of course, you have the lava, and then you have like the fact that you can knock down these platforms in that center area. But if you can turn those off... Oh, wait, no, so... So side beat there... Okay, so I'm actually really interested to see how her tracking properties work then. Because there it has... It's still less than Samus's, but like it's still turned a decent amount. So did anybody die? Let me see what... Oh, yeah, he got burned by lava. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else we get to notice here. Back air killed at 120. Okay. So that's good. So 120 on the edge of the stage, you should be guaranteed death, it looks like. So good things to know, and we get to see them play on a rule set that absolutely nobody ever wants to play on. You just got deleted by a fair. And yeah, you fucked up by doing that. So that's another thing we didn't get to see. We didn't get to see if Dark Samus is up B kills. What? Oh, I think it's because this is the Japanese variation. Yeah. Interesting. So that means... So they have this video, and they also have it... They do have these voices in English with the Italian version. So that means this is a replay that they ported over to Japan from that one. Or the other way around. Interesting. Okay, so I'm definitely really happy that they did give us all of these different videos there. So I hope I was able to give you guys some insight into how these new characters are going to function. So... Yeah. So, yeah, so basically, a brief recap of everything that we got to learn. So, King K Rool, let me just go over the notes that I had, just so I don't forget anything. Okay, so the biggest things with King K Rool is he's going to have a very interesting projectile setup that he can do, but I don't think it's going to be anything like... It's not going to be anything you can exploit until you've got the neutral advantage state. His projectiles take a little bit too long to set up, but the thing is, they do lead into a lot of reward as well. So once you get that initial hit in, you can start setting them up there. So one of the things that you can do is you can throw out the crown, and then as it returns and it hits somebody, you're able to actually it actually brings the opponents towards you. So you're gonna be able to get good follow-ups off of that. Oh, CZZ, thanks for the follow. But yeah. So basically, the crown's going to be good once you have the hit, like once you have them in the air, once you have them at the ledge. But in neutral, it seems like it's going to be pretty bad. But the thing is... Oh, thanks for the cheers, too. So if you do have... if you do set up the crown, and the crown is able to land on the stages, if you throw out the cannonball, you should be able to suck up the crown and then use that as your second projectile. So you have one slow-moving projectile going this way, and you'll have another one going at this, like, 45-degree angle. So that way you're going to be able to control a lot of space, and if you can combo into the crown at the 45-degree angle or the cannonball, you might be able to get the kill. As we saw, the cannonball killed Snake at 86% when he comboed into it. So definitely something really important and powerful that K Rool is going to have. The other thing too is his aerials are reversed as far as his fair and bear goes compared to Bowser. So his forward air is going to be the drop kick, and then his back air is him turning around and doing the claw slash that Bowser has. His up air is one where he just lunges his head up, but it looks like the animation lasts for a very long time. We didn't see this move hit at all, so we have no idea how long it is, but considering how long the animation lasts, like before you can get a FAF frame or an auto cancel frame, I'm assuming it's going to be a very strong move. Like, it seems like a big commitment. His down air, he does a flip and then stomps. The actual stomp itself looks very similar to his up air animation, except the feet are emphasized and he has that flip. So you should be able to tell when he's going for one move versus the other. We didn't get to see this move land at all, so we have no idea how strong it is. But given how much startup there is to it, I'm going to assume it's a very strong spike. We also don't know what the hitboxes are, so we don't know if his body's going to have any hitboxes like Ganondorf's down there. Nah, K Rool's not going to have the setups that Duck Hunt has. Because, like, K Rool can use the setup... Duck Hunt can use the setups in neutral. K Rool can't really do that. That's kind of his big issue. Then other than that, we also noticed that his jab was very good. Like very, very long range, looks very safe. The other thing too is that his Nair is very similar to King DDD's. We'll have to see what the hitbox is like to see if it's everything like King DDD's, but it sends at a very low angle, like very close to 0. So you're gonna get a lot of really good tech setups off that. And the weak kick can also set up for pratfalls too. So that move is just going to be an amazing tool to use when landing in general, and just for setting up and covering platforms. Then outside of that, yeah, we didn't get to see any of K Rool's tilts. We did get to see his grab range. It's basically as long as Smash 4 Bowser's. So whether his throws are going to be good, we only got to see 2. We're not too sure yet. And the throws were both done at 0%, or like around 0%. So his back throw, he grabs you and then drags your face across the ground and tosses you. So we don't know if that's going to kill yet, or if it's just going to be purely for stage positioning. And then we got to see his up throw in action, but that was done at 0%. No true combos off of it, but I can see it being a kill move in the future. What else do we got? Then we got some Dark Samus footage and Chrom footage as well. Let's go over Dark Samus first because she was pretty short. Not too much to say. There were some noticeable changes that we noticed. The Zair is a lot smaller, like it just looks like a tiny lightning stream. Then she never goes into Morph Ball outside of up B and down B, so she just kind of like jumps and floats in the air most of the time, but the benefit is she does get a regular roll off of that. Her side B missiles don't seem to have as much range to move. Now, there are actually some very significant things. So, the side B can just barely... It doesn't move too far up and down. It has less control than regular Samus's missiles. But one very important thing is that her neutral air is not a kill move. It's like a pure setup and combo move. So, depending on what the percentages are, we might be able to see some really cool things off of that. Also, especially for teams, that air should be good. Back air still kills. Up air we didn't get to see land at all. She might be able to combo into something off of her charge shot, at low percents and a low charge shot. But yeah, and then her dash attack can kill players. It looks like around like 130, so that's gonna definitely be good for her to just have in general. We didn't get to see her hit with the weak hit of dash attack, so we didn't get to see the combo potential off of that. But that dash attack's a very good move. As far as like just needing to get like a quick punish on somebody. Then Chrom. Chrom looks like he's going to be amazing. Basically, he gets all of the combo ability of Roy without having to worrying about spacing at all. And because of that, he also gets just a lot safer too with all of his moves, since he can just space them out. And you'll still get the same exact combos and hits that you'd want to get with Roy with his sweet spots, which is, like, that's nutty. The other thing, too, is that his up B is a lot harder to gimp. There is no initial startup animation like Ike's right there. He just immediately jumps and spins. So you're going to need to raw call that out, otherwise you're just going to miss it, and he's just going to get to ledge safe. The other thing, too, is we noticed that his Dancing Blade should kill you at 110. And because he doesn't have to worry about the spacing like Roy's, where basically you always hit them at the end with the tipper, Chrom doesn't have to worry about that, so he basically consistently gets a really strong hitbox. So his Dancing Blade's like almost as good as Marth's from what I can tell. Marth should still kill earlier, but Chrom's isn't too far behind. It might be stronger than Lucida's too. I can't confirm that one, but I think it is. I really think it is. Yeah, so he has consistent combos. His up air is also a kill move too, which is very different from Roy's. Roy's up air never kills, unless they're like at 160, 170. But no, we saw he hits Ridley, I think, at 100% with up air, and it looks like it's about to kill. Also, back air at 120%. Basically, he's gonna kill as long as you're just like let's say this is the edge of the stage. He killed Dark Samus with back air around here at 120%. So back air is gonna be a very good move. And then trying to think. Forward air we didn't see him kill with, but it looked like it could be a kill move. Nair is an extremely good combo tool. We saw that in action. So as long as he was hitting Nairs correctly like you do with Smash 4 Roy, then you're going to go for days. You don't even have to worry about tipper, non-tipper. The one thing that he's not going to get is, well, there are no jab blocks in this game, but he's not really going to get those tech situations that Roy can get with the Sour Spot. That's about the only negative I see, and maybe he won't be able to do Nair 1 confirms, but we don't know just yet. He still might be able to have those. And yeah, the only move that is fundamentally different from Roy is that up B. All the other moves, the animations are basically the same exact thing. But the property change of that is just he's a scary character now. Like, just imagine dealing with Roy where he was always hitting you with the hilt hitbox, even like safely spaced. That's what's gonna make him nuts. So if you guys have any other questions that you want to talk about, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Feel free to hit me up on the comment section below as well. Also, you guys do want to help support me. I'm gonna try to come up with a consistent stream schedule now. School did just start for me, so I have a good idea of when I'll be able to stream, but there is a very, very big project I'm going to be working on that might make that a little bit more complicated, so I'm not too sure too. The other thing is, as well, as we are doing donation drives for a lot of different duck hunts. You can help support 3 of them already on the 2GG Compendium. We got Yusan, Raido, and Sekai Dago on there. They all desperately need your help in order to even attend the event. Sekai Dago is a Chilean duck hunt that has never left Chile, so be a great experience for him. And then the other 2 as well, everyone knows Yusan, everyone knows Raido. Of course, we'd love to have them out there. It's SCR, which is basically Retro Saga. And then today I'm going to be creating the GoFundMes for other duck hunt players that weren't able to get in the compendium, so I'm going to be getting around to that whenever I get the chance to. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. If there's any other videos you want me to look at, be sure to check out my other character analysis I did. So if you missed my Simon and Richter Belmont ones and the initial K Rool ones, go back and take a look at those. I also did an analysis of every single character video from Smash Ultimate. So you can go ahead and check those out as well. But if you do have any other questions, please just let me know in the comments below. If you have any ideas of how K Rool should be played, please, I'd love to hear them. I'm really interested in this character now, especially after seeing this. I do want to see what his tilts are. Those tilts could be a huge game changer, and the rest of his throws, especially with the grab range like that. Like, if he has a good grab game with that range, like, it's gonna be nutty. Yeah, so I'll try to stay tuned to Twitter. I'll definitely let you guys know when I come up with a consistent stream schedule, and check back on Twitch. I'll be posting it in the section there. But yeah, if you guys want to help support me, I do have a subscription button on my Twitch channel. You do get emails with that. Got 3 different ones at the moment. I don't got enough subs. I don't got enough followers to like expand it. I think it's by subs that it works. And I am going to try to stream as much as I can this month, just because school isn't going to be that heavy for me, but later on it definitely will. That said, catch you guys later, and I'll see you tonight because it is SmackDown today. So be ready for that.